Good morning. Good morning. Hey, we gotta find a solution to all the problems we got in America. I made a video stating that you can't find anything positive in the African American community, and I asked a couple guys in the shop. Some guy gonna say we got a library built in the inner city. Most people in the African American community is not going to the library. Then a couple dudes said, well, we got this person got a business, person got a business, but that's not the overall fabric of what's going on in the community. The African American community is just built on this self destruction, drugs, violence, the gang, prostitution, unaliving people, hitmen, drunks, dope fiends, lean heads, robbers, thieves, and lack of education, lack of good parenting, disrespectful, untrustworthy, lack of motivation, lazy, and that's crazy. Extreme debt, poverty-stricken mindset, so gangs, and I don't want to beat down my community, but it's sickening that we have felt to that level. And then when other people even come in this country, even the immigrants, they might start off in our communities, but once they start getting ahead, they get far away from us as possible. Or they go to Mexican town or the Asian town or whatever. They start building their own community or go around their people cause the people are more likely going to watch out for them, have their back, and be more trustworthy. And in our community, we got to the point now where everybody is glamorizing poverty, uneducation, lack of knowledge, welfare, fighting, unaliving people, stealing, and gang banging, shooters. We really out here, man, uh, really glamorizing this stuff. And it got to the point now that even our social media platforms that ran by white entities, they pushing that narrative. And the reason they pushing that narrative because it only affect our community. And it's a shame when you can talk to 10 to 20 people and nobody can have any positive to say about our community. And then if you do talk about the positive, like you go to Atlanta, you go to Houston's, you go to the Detroit's, go to Chicago, if they do have a black establishment in the inner city, sometimes the quality is poor, the food is horrible, over high price. They charge you $50 to $100 to get into a black bar. They charge you, hey, what's going on? Good morning. They charge you $50 to park. They charge you $300 for a bottle of Patron that costs 50. And these are the things they do in our community. They overprice stuff, the price is out, and then if you go to a white establishment, they had 2-for-1s at the bars. They had $1 full wings and fries for $6, $7. Everything in our community about oppressing us and keeping us down, even our own people. That's why I always tell people, man, we got to start figuring this shit out because the next crime wave is coming. A little guy come to the shop, another guy cutting. And they was talking about it yesterday. I didn't know he got unalive. Just turning 18, the guy who did it was 16. And my thing is, as a parent, if my child is still in my household, I don't care if he's 17 or 18, if he's still in high school, his ass shouldn't be out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And the 16-year-old, they ended up getting apprehended, him and his partner. They was in a car and they shot dude down. But what the hell they doing on the streets at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning? I know people will say it's a different generation. No, parenting is always going to be the same. It's just people don't want to be parents. People don't want to be role models to their children. People want to be their children's friend. And people nowadays, most parents want to be on the streets. I see more parents hanging on the streets doing nothing outside of being a parent. Now, when I was growing up, my mother and father went to work for 8 hours. And sometimes they might have to do 12, so overtime, I don't know. But I'm just saying, on the average, 8 hours. Then my mom came home, cleaned the house, cooked, got her kids ready for the next day. My father might have came home, cut the grass, took the trash out, walked the dogs, got the kids ready for the next day, talk to us, whatever. Maybe went there, unwind, got a not good hot meal that his beautiful wife can cook for him. Now, your girlfriend, your wife not cooking for you. Hold up. Oh, I'm black. Sorry, I just wanted to say that. Nice beard, sir. Thank you. In fact, always been the same. You real what you saw. There's not much more. Facts. That's true. Thank you, Cowboy and Kings. And I tell people nowadays, your wife is not gonna cook for you. Your girlfriend not gonna cook for you every day. They're not gonna keep the house clean every day. They're not gonna take care of the kids every day. They're gonna be on the streets. They hitting the bars. They hitting happy hours. They going across country on girl trips. They're leaving their kids anywhere. Whatever family member want to have their kid for that weekend, they don't even give a fuck, knowing that their family member is responsible. But that's what we got down to now. Don't nobody want to be the parent. Don't nobody want to do the easy work. Parenting is an easy job if you do it. If you consistently do what you're supposed to do as a parent, it's not a hard job. Cause it called consistency. That's like having a dog. If I constantly say the same thing to my dog and be consistent on it, he gonna be mannerable. If you don't, he gonna be running all the way around with his head cut off. That's the same thing with a child. When I see a child coming at the shop, they disrespectful, they loud, they very immature, their emotion. I know the parents ain't doing their job raising them properly. I got 4 jobs. My old lady got a job. Never see each other unless we tired and stressed. My kid with my mom and consistent part-time with me. Yeah, but think about it. Y'all still doing something positive. You got jobs, she got a job. These motherfuckers out here nowadays, bro, Levi, they not doing shit. Every single aspect of your life, you got to nurture, especially your significant other. You got a gender war making relationship, be focused on it. Hit us some. Yes, and that's true too. Hit us some. Sexism, whatever. We got to focus on not only relationship, but the most important thing, we got to focus on our whole community. And it start with these new generation of kids. Because I'm 59 years old. I'll be 60 next year. And I'm up in age. So the things that I can't do anymore, that the next generation of 30-year-old men got to go out there and do, and women. But the images that these young guys, that 11 to 12 years old, are seeing now, most of their friends, fathers, homeboy, uncle, they selling drugs and still gangbanging, running the street, partying, getting high, being around multiple women. And then a lot of the young girls, the aunties, the aunts, the big sisters, and the fake aunts, you know, everybody call everybody aunt, uncle nowadays, they seeing them in the bar halfway stripping, still on OnlyFans, twerking in the bar, competing with them at 19 or 20, and they 45 for the same men. So we got to break this up where we get back to being traditional. And traditional is not a bad thing. This modern shit is demonic. It's demonic. Nowhere in the world I should see kids every day on TV, 12 to 15 years old, being murdered. Nowhere in the world I should see girls being talked about in the shop by little young boys in high school saying that their sexual preference, or they out here getting trains ran on them. This shit is crazy. I have a 17-year-old granddaughter. And I'm like, damn, I hope she is not caught up in some of this stuff. But you never know what these children call the peer pressure and the following mentality from the age of 40 to now is unbelievable. You ain't gonna find too many people from the age of 40 to the age of birth that is not born to be a fucking follower. Because we were arguing about that yesterday in the shop. It's nothing good in our community because everybody in our young community is the one that's destroying it. I said, look at the gang banging. Y'all protest when they come out of a racial situation, but y'all won't protest the community, the blood, the Christ, the vital, the disciple, the folks. Y'all want to protest and get these people out of our community. People who run around unalive. Y'all bragging, oh man, that dude is a shooter. Oh man, he be putting in work. What the fuck? But soon as the white man do something to you, it's a problem. It's an extreme problem. Sooner the white man do something to you, it's an extreme problem. And I can't figure this shit out to save my life. No, Susan, I'm not being racist. I'm just stating facts. The black community is one of the worst communities in the world. These kids don't know any better. They don't want to listen to. But the thing about it, Levi, if you raising your child, it's the parent responsibility. They shouldn't have to listen to me. Because they should be obedient enough to have a structure that me and them shouldn't have a conversation unless I'm a school teacher or unless I'm a mentor or a coach. Controlling the media being consumed by youth is very difficult to have without legal regulation. That's true too, but social media It's also in your household when a parent is prostituting, when a daddy is pimping, when a mama is getting high, when a daddy is getting high, when a mama and daddy is colliding together in argument, when mother and father both out there gang banging, getting high and drunk every night. So that's the social media platform they're seeing in real time. It acted out right in front of them. I'm an Italian parent. Parents are black and they raised me in zero bullshit household. Right, and my parents raised me in zero bullshit household. I committed my crime and went to jail for hustling and selling drugs when I was a grown man, adult. I got out of the United States Marine Corps. These kids are doing the same shit adult people are doing right now. And that's crazy. It's ludicrous to me. And people don't really even care. Nobody trying to change this narrative, not even the government. But see, I see the play with the government. More and more private prisons coming up. More and more people get locked up. And billions of dollars would get pushed out into their communities. The rural area where a number all Mormons, Amish people, farmers. Now they got the prison industrial institution in their community, making all them 60 to 70 to $100,000 a year plus after overtime, falling back into the community, building up wealth for them. While we sitting there having our kids run the industrial prison slavery system. And even with that second stuff, I always thought that second stuff was GAY, because there's no need for a man to be letting another man watch his butt. See, certain stuff I never did because I just thought it was stupid. I never wore the super baggy clothes. It just looked stupid. Me walking around with a t-shirt all the way down to my ankles. It just looked extremely stupid to me. And I really was that you got another man looking at your butt when they walking behind you. Your pants sagging. And you got dirty drawers on. Well, let me get up out of here because I got to head to work. And I love all y'all. And I appreciate everybody coming in with the feedback. Peace out. Os.